Lakad mo, totoo!
Normally.
Yo, this guy has no chill, man.
Coming.
10 seconds. 5 seconds left. Hey, they're back. Good for you. It's Radiant's band now. Ten seconds. Dyer's turn to pick. Ten seconds. 5 seconds left. Radiant pick. Ten seconds. 5 seconds left. Radiant's turn to pick.
Dark Seer.
Dire pick. Dire's turn to ban.
Storm Spirit.
Radiant's turn to ban.
Hello guys, welcome. We are live. This is MDL Disneyland Paris Major. This is our first game of the series. We've got PSG LGD going up against Virtus Pro here in the lower bracket. So the winner will advance to the next round while the loser will be eliminated. So both teams are very strong. Both teams are, we all know that these are tier 1 teams. So this is going to be a very good series, so I'm really excited about this matchup. As you can see, PSG LGD drafted the Darkseer and the Sand King. So very Darkseer, very strong in the lane, good crowd control, has some pushing capability, and great combo with the Sand King because with the vacuum wall combo, Sand King could again use the stun plus the epicenter. So it can turn any team fight. Meanwhile, here at the bottom, Virtus Pro going for the Abaddon and the Storm Spirit. So Abaddon, very strong in the lane as well, very durable, has sustainability. He can also tank in the front lines, and then he can sustain his teammates, while Storm Spirit, a very good mid hero, and pretty sure that this is going to be no one's hero. I'm pretty sorry about that. So yeah, this is going to be a very good series. So as you can see, PSG LGD banning the Drow Ranger, the Oracle, the Doom, and the Anti-Mage. Meanwhile, Virtus Pro banning the Enigma, Magnus, Nature's Prophet, the Disruptor, and the Faceless Void. So thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. This is our first series, so we still have lots of series left for this day. So we are pretty excited. And again, thank you so much for tuning in at the boot camp. And by the way, my name is Lois. I'll be your caster for today. And yeah, I'm gonna be solo casting right now. So please bear with me, guys. Stay tuned and just enjoy, have fun, because I'm pretty sure it's going to be a great fight. So look at that. The fifth ban on the side of PSG LGD is the Morphling. Alright, so we're just gonna wait for LGD's third pick. So we all know that PSG LGD, they're very strong. They are, of course, the second placer on the previous TI8, although they are not having some good result in this tournament, but still, we all know what PSG LGD is capable of. Meanwhile, their enemy, VP, which is the King of Major, although they actually did pretty good in this tournament, however, they just lost to OG. That's the reason why they fell in the lower bracket, but we all know that these two teams are tier 1 teams. Both can match one another. So, yeah. I mean, give us your thoughts, guys. If you're rooting for PSG LGD or if you're rooting for Virtus Pro, please do use the comment section. Give us your thoughts. And if you have shout outs or whatsoever, just, again, go to the comments and I'll be reading them. I'll be giving you shout outs and stuff. So, that's it. So looks like PSG LGD, they're just really taking time to select their third hero here. And there you go, a Grimstroke. Okay, so Grimstroke, good crowd control as well. And he's a skill spammer, also strong in the lane. He can immediately clear out the creeps, has the stun with the Inkswell. So yeah, this is actually a pretty good pick. And as you can see, PSG LGD's three first heroes, they're actually strong in the lane and they have a good early first blood potential. Meanwhile, on the side of Virtus Pro, it's going to be the Shadow Shaman. Okay, so this is going to be Solo's Shadow Shaman. And yeah, also strong in the lane, good with team fight, has pushing capability, and he can disable any target hero on the side of PSG LGD. So this is going to be great. I mean, as you can see on the lineup of PSG LGD, they're actually strong in the lane. So I'm pretty glad that VP picked the Shadow Shaman so that they can, just counter it a little bit. Meanwhile, PSG LGD's fourth pick, which is their mid hero, it's the Medusa. So yeah, also very strong, but we all know that Medusa, he needs a lot of time for him to become online. So PSG LGD, they need to provide space for their Medusa to farm, and hopefully he will get a good laning phase so that he will be effective in this game. And yeah, this is going to be a great matchup because you've got the Storm Spirit going up against the Medusa. So yeah, very good. So we'll just have to wait for Virtus Pro's fourth pick. So I really like Medusa's pick because, as you can see, PSG LGD, their three heroes are very strong in the lane. So I'm pretty sure that they can give space for their Medusa to farm. Meanwhile, VP drafting the Brewmaster. So additional team fight, good crowd control as well, has to disable, and then yeah, Brewmaster is very effective in a team fight because he can lock down a single target, or he can, blew him up, or just use the tornado or whatsoever to just disable one hero. So yeah, this is a good pickup. I mean, the Brewmaster, a good pick for Virtus Pro. I mean, he can disable any hero every time they go on a team fight, maybe the Medusa or the Darkseer or the Sand King whatsoever with his Primal Split. and he is also strong in the lane as well. So good. While PSG LGD, they banned the Lycan. That's their last ban. Alright, so yeah. And then we just have to wait for VP's last ban. And then after that, both teams are gonna pick their last hero. So after this, the next series is going to be Liquid going up against VG. And then, of course, we're going to move in the upper bracket, which Team Secret is going to be facing the TI 8th champion, OG. And then after that, last match of the series is going to be NIP going up against EG. So, Virtus Pro last ban is the Ursa. Okay, yeah, because they're kind of afraid that PSG LGD might pick a hero that could immediately burst the Brewmaster or the Storm Spirit, because we all know that Storm Spirit, he is a very mobile hero. However, you've got the Darkseer, the Sand King, and the Grimstroke, so they can lock him down. So they're just avoiding the Storm Spirit or the Brewmaster to be locked down, because these two heroes, they are going to be the key for the team fight of VP. So great ban for the Ursa. Let's see what's going to be their last pick. So again, this is a do and die series. The winner will move to the next round, while the loser will be eliminated. But yeah, I mean, these two teams, they already secured a direct invite to TI9 because they already accumulated enough DPC points to qualify. So even if they got eliminated, at least they're already invited to TI. Look at that, VP going for the Spectre. Okay, so Spectre very mobile as well. He can easily target the back line of PSG LGD, and if also, but we all know that Spectre, he also needs a lot of time to farm for him to go online. So let's see how VP is going to play this lineup. And we just have to wait for PSG LGD's last pick. So let's see what they're gonna pick to counter the Spectre. So it's the Sven. Okay, so it's a core Sven. Look at that. Ame with the Sven. And then maybe with the Medusa. Chalice on the Darkseer. X-Nova on the Grimstroke. And FY on the Sand King. That's the line of PSG LGD. Meanwhile, on the side of VP, it's going to be Solo for the Abaddon. No one for the Storm Spirit. Roger for the Shadow Shaman. 9 Pasha for the Brewmaster. And of course, Ramses 666 for the Spectre. So good lineup for both teams. And I'm really excited. This is a really good matchup, guys. So yeah, best of 3 series. VP versus PSG LGD here at the boot camp. And again, my name is Lois. I'll be your shoutcaster for today. And let's just wait for the game to start. So there's only like 8 remaining teams left for this tournament, and look at that. I mean, they're already using the chat wheel. So it's really, really funny though. I mean, they returned the Locked Matatag in the chat wheel though, so this is it. Wow. So look at that, Grimstroke on the front line, while on the side of VP it's going to be Ramses Spectre. Great. Nice effect. So there you go.
I can't believe we're seeing these two teams in the
So
lower
look at that,
bracket
VP
elimination
going
match
for
already.
a
LGD
smoke again.
versus
Oops, what
Virtus
the
Pro.
heck?
VP, of course, the team that has dominated DPC.
Sorry about that. So there you go, VP going for an early smoke, of course, to gain some advantage on the map. While here at the top it's going to be FY and Chalice.
Normally.
And let's see if how many bounties will both teams get, or each team will get. So Ramses is going to be on the top, so this is going to be a hard lane for him. As you can see, there are already 3 LGD heroes on the top. So Ramses on the high ground, and Solo's gonna be babysitting him. So both teams are just like pinning some flags, and look at that, Solo and Ramses just targeting DY. And Roger is forced to go on the top lane as well. However, it's going to be PSG LGD who's going to secure the bounty here at the top. So PSG LGD, they're going to be getting 3 bounties. As VP, they only get 1. So it's a trial lane here at the top, so pretty sure it's going to be a bloodbath later on here on the north side. Meanwhile, here at the bottom, it's going to be just Ame. And on the mid, well, of course, it's Maybes. So Roger, look at that, he's just going into the front line, and there goes the right clicks, but again, Solo with the sustainability. So FY, he's just zoning Roger here. And Solo is also zoning FY as well. And look at that. So great matchup though. Let's see who's gonna get the first blood. So FY, he's gonna be running low, and Roger and Solo is gonna go onto him. He goes for the Borrow Strike, pops the salve, but Solo will be getting the first blood. So only a minute in the game, VP already got the first blood. FY will be falling down. So great play from LGD, securing the first blood, and of course securing the lane of their core, or Ramses' core. But look at that, Chalice, he's just pulling the creep wave while Roger tries to contest him. Chalice with the Ion Shell, and he's already pulling like 2 waves. However, he immediately TPs out, and he pops the salve. So he's just like delaying the creep wave here. Meanwhile, FY going for the stock. While here at the bottom is going to be Pasha going up against the Sven, and X Nova is also there, of course, to assist the Sven. Meanwhile, here at the top, again, still VP going for a tri lane as FY and Chalice chasing onto Roger. But, you know, Roger, they're just kiting them. And no one getting the double damage here at the mid, so on the mid side, nothing's happening as of the moment. As we check on the last hits and denies, leading is the Sven, followed by No One's Storm Spirit, and then the Spectre. And then you've got the Medusa, the Darkseer, and the Grimstroke. So again, Roger just zoning. Meanwhile, Solo denied himself. I mean, if you're a support Abaddon, I mean, it's normal for you to like die by using the Dream Coil. So that's the life of the support Abaddon though. Meanwhile, the dagger will connect onto FY. He goes for the stun, hits onto Roger. Meanwhile, FY is going to be trapped here. And again, Roger will get the second kill. That's FY dying second times. And again, there goes the shackle onto Chalice. Chalice, he will be able to escape. Meanwhile, FY already TPing back. Roger continues to chase onto him. Stun will connect onto Solo. Meanwhile, Roger tries to look for Chalice. Chalice will be able to duke it out on the sideline. Roger continues to look for Chalice though, but Roger immediately pops. And here at the bottom, Pasha is going to be falling down as Ame and Nova diving into the tower. Meanwhile, again, Solo dying on the neutral creeps. So 1-2 is the score. VP is leading in terms of kills. However, LGD has a slight gold advantage. You can see Ame already on level 4. And he already has the boots of speed. So Grimstroke is going to be rotating here on the mid, looking for no one. So he's just hiding here on the sideline, waiting for an opportunity for him to go and get some kills for maybe. No one already on level 5. So here on the top, again, VP. They continue with their tri-lane. And look at that Spectre with a Wraith Band. And the Stout Shield. Stun will be connecting onto Roger, but there goes the shield, just sustaining the Shadow Shaman. Meanwhile, the Inkswell will connect onto Solo, as Solo will be falling down. He is surrounded by 3 heroes. Nova gets the kill. So good rotation from Nova. And now we are at the 5-minute mark of the game. PSG LGD securing 3 bounties. And yeah, they actually secure 4 bounties. So great play from them. So Ame, he is now alone here at the bottom. But of course, the illusion of Grimstroke is there. So VP, they may be assuming that that's the real Grimstroke though. No one, he is just farming here on the upper side of their map. As Solo, he is still on level 2 though. Meanwhile, Ramses already on level 5. FY looking again. Meanwhile, here at the bottom, there goes the Shackle onto the Sven as Pasha. And Roger tries to take down Ame. Ame very tanky though, although he is running low. Pops the magic stick to sustain himself. And while that is happening, maybe was given space here at the mid. So let's check the net worth. There you go. Leading in the net worth is the Sven, followed by the Storm Spirit, and then the Medusa, and then the Spectre, and the Dark Seer. So again, no one with the double damage rune. Roger is there. Are they gonna go for the Medusa? And there goes the one zipping in. Here comes FY. And of course the Grimstroke is there as well. Stun will connect onto the Storm Spirit. And let's see if the silence... Oh, he gets the kill onto FY though. And Roger with the Shackle. No one diving in. Getting the double kill as he takes down FY. And maybe here on the mid. Although LGD, 2 supports rotated, unfortunately they were unable to help their core. Medusa died, including FY. So great play from VP, and of course no one with a good usage of the double damage. However, Ame here at the bottom, he continues to form. While again, Solo, he's gonna be replacing no one here at the mid as no one continues to roam around. So Ame, he is already now level 6. And let's see, I don't think that VP is gonna go because they don't have like a disable to get a kill onto the Medusa. Meanwhile, here at the top, so it's Ramses. He's just all alone though as Ame pops the shrine. Roger spots him there, but he's gonna be backing off. And Ame just pulling the side creeps and continues to farm here at the mid. Look at the damage of the snake. And again, here comes the rotation from VP. The Shackle onto the Grimstroke. No one diving in. Throws the Inks well. It will connect though, but still no one getting the kill with the help of Roger. So again, VP very active all around the map. Great play from Roger, setting up kills. Meanwhile, here at the top, FY with a haste rune. Let's see if they're gonna go for the Spectre. Spectre is there, and there goes the stun. Chalice will surround him, but Ramses, he's gonna be okay as the damage on the side of LGD is not enough to take down the Spectre though. So Spectre, he's already on level 6. He already has the Soul Ring. And look at that, LGD. 3 heroes here at the bottom. They pop the Spectre. There goes the stun, and of course the God Strength, but the Primal Split will be committed as VP responding, and no one with the long zip pulls the Sven back, and Sven will be surrounded, though the Ink Swirl will connect. However, Pasha will just bloody block onto him, but you know, LGD, they will be able to escape. So nobody died there. Good play on the side of LGD, and VP as well, keeping their cores alive, although Spectre, he almost died, but still, he survived. So great play from them. Both teams, rather. As Ame continues to farm here at the bottom. Meanwhile, Roger gonna get some experience here at the mid. No one. He's gonna be farming on the sidelines. Look at that. 2 null talisman already. Going for the Kaya next. So VP, 4-man rotation. They pop the scan here. It will not connect, but they're gonna get the bounties here. So 3 bounties secured by VP though.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So no one with the regeneration in the bottle. Continues to farm, so we are now in the 10-minute mark of the game. Still leading in the net worth is the Sven, followed by the Storm Spirit, and then the Medusa, Spectre, and the Brewmaster. So Spectre, he already has a Power Threads, going for the Yasha next. So far, he's having a good laning phase here at the top. They were unable to kill him. Meanwhile, FY is just clearing out the creep wave here at the top with the Sandstorm. As Ramses, he's just sticking near the lane, getting some experience. FY only level 4 though. While here at the bottom, Ame continues to farm. So that's also good. At least they're giving space for Ame to farm. Meanwhile, a rotation here on the north side for VP. The Shackle will be catching the Sand King, and no one will be able to take him down. The stun will connect, and there goes the silence. Let's see, and they were able to take down no one. And Roger will be falling down as well as 2 dead on the side of VP. So both teams going for a good rotation, but LGD got the best of it. Finally, they were able to kill the Storm Spirit and Roger in expense of the Sand King only. Meanwhile, maybe here on the mid, just pushing or damaging the tier 1 tower. So Ramses, he rotated here at the mid, while PSG LGD, they're going for the tier 1 tap tower. Fortification will be committed, but I think LGD will be able to take down the tier 1 tower. And there you go. Ame gets the tier 1 tower as maybe continues to farm here at the mid. And look at that, Ramses continues to farm as well though. So all carries are just focusing on farming right now, as Chalice, he is also farming. And Nova's going to be spotting Ramses here. Let's see if they're going to go for him. And there goes the clap. No, it did not connect though. I mean, he did not use the clap. So Ramses is going to be backing off, but VP, they're going to be rotating here at the mid. But looks like LGD no. And look at that, they even committed the Mass Serpent wards here on the mid as VP goes for the objectives. Meanwhile, Ame spots solo, but no one is there, so Ame is going to be backing off. And look at that, tier 1 slowly falling down though, and here comes the rest of VP and LGD as well. Let's see if they'll be able to defend their tier 1 mid. And look at that, FY getting the stun onto Roger, but there goes sustainability. The stun again will connect, canceling the TP and the body blocks from FY. He wants to give the kill onto the Sven. Almost gets hitted by X Nova. Ame continues to chase, and there goes the stun, and finally Ame getting the kill onto the Shadow Shaman. So Ame with the Mask of Madness already. getting 241 gold.
Middle tower is under attack.
So still leading in the net worth is the Sven though. Followed by the Medusa. And then the Storm Spirit. The Spectre. And the Dark Seer. So we are now nearing the 15-minute mark of the game. VP leads in terms of kills, 65, but LGD with a 1k gold lead. So only a slight lead in terms of gold for LGD though. So Pasha, he has the double damage. Just right clicking here. And item on Q is going to be the Hand of Midas to boost his farming capability. Meanwhile, LGD with a 2-man smoke. And they're going to look for a kill here at the top. But of course, VP with their own version of smoke as well. They're going to spot FY, but FY, he will be able to back it out. And I think LGD, are they going to target Ramses here? So Ramses is going to be backing up, and he was going to be spotted. And he pops the Spectral Hunt. And he's going to be falling down as Nova getting the kill. Meanwhile, here at the mid, the Primal Split will be committed, but maybe popping his ultimate. He's going to be blown up, but he's going to be okay as VP. They're going to be backing up for now. And LGD, they're going to continue to chase though. But finally, they're also going to be resetting as well. And look at that. They're going to disable the Dark Seer, but there's going to be no follow-up on the side of VP. As LGD, they continue to pressure the mid though, and it's only Pasha, so it's actually a great play because they committed the Primal Split of VP. So VP, they are now unable to go with the team fight because Primal Split is unavailable and the Spectral Hunt is also unavailable. So there you go, a 3k lead on the side of LGD. So we are all tied 6 all. So Ame though already has the Yasha. He's gonna go for the Manta style. So he's almost done with the Manta. Meanwhile, Ame here at the bottom, he will be spotted by no one with the Invis Room. But FY is there. The stun will not connect onto Roger, and they committed the Mass Serpent. Whilst they pop the dust, the stun will connect onto no one. Roger will be able to TP back. No one is gonna be backing off as well. And that's actually a bad play from VP because the Mass Serpent wards was committed. They were unable to get the kill. And look at that. Ame and the rest of LGD, they're going to be pushing the bottom lane, and they're going to be getting the tier 1 bottom tower. Fortification will be committed. Roger is there to defend though, but I don't think he will be able to defend this as Ame rushes forward. Unable to throw the stun though. They're going to be getting the tier 1 bottom tower. While here on the shrine, bottom shrine rather, they're going to be spotting no one. He's going to be backing up, and again fortification. The stun will connect onto Roger. And VP, they're going to be backing up. Ame pops the Manta. So they're going to focus onto the tier 2 shrine, or the bottom tower rather. But LGD, they're going to be backing off for now. As Ramses, let's see, already has the Asha. He's also going for the Mantis style, and then goes for the Diffusal next. He's still on level 13 as Medusa. Already on level 14, continues to farm here. So far so good for him. He's actually leading again in terms of net worth. So LGD, they're going to be going for a smoke. The stun! But it only is, I mean, they stunned the illusion though. What the hell, LGD? I mean, it's pretty obvious that that's not the real thing because the smoke did not pop. But they thought it was, so. But at least they were able to deny their tier 1 bottom tower or mid tower. So that's a failed smoke attempt on the side of LGD. As Chalice, he's just harassing the Spectre, making sure that he's going to be having a hard time farming here at the top. He was forced to TP back. And then look at that, FY now rotating. And they're going to be spotting Roger there. Let's see if they're going to go for him. As Pasha is also in the vicinity. Pasha, he's going to be spotting Chalice. And the stun will connect onto 2. But there goes the vacuum wall combo and the spectral hunt. Plus the mass serpent wars. Primal split will be committed. Roger's going to be falling down. Chalice, he will fall as when a 1-for-1 trade. Although Nova, he's going to fall. FY running low. Ame is already here. Pops the God Strength, but look at that. They just disable Ame here, and then he's going to be pulled off by no one. However, FY is going to be falling down as well, and let's see if LGD. No, they're going to be backing off. VP not going to pursue, so it's a 3-for-1 trade in favor of VP. So great combo, the vacuum wall, and then also the mass serpent wards plus the primal split, securing 3 kills on the side of LGD. So the Sven already has Ascension Yasha going for a BKB next. As the Spectre, finally he was able to get his Manta style. Chalice with the mechanism and the arcane boots, going for a Guardian Greaves next. Pasha with the Vladimir's offering and the Hand of Midas goes for a pipe. And then let's see Roger's item though. Only has the energy booster and the tranquil boots. Well, that's of course the life of a support though. FY is going to be spotting him. Roger is going to be backing off her now. And the rest of LGD is, or 3 LGD members are here at the bottom. So the top's going to be pressured, but here comes the Spectre. He continues to farm. We haven't felt the presence of the Spectre yet, but if he's going to be given some time, pretty sure he's going to be a force to reckon with, especially if we're going to reach the late game though. So look at that, LGD going for a 4-man smoke, going to look for a potential kill. They're going to be sliding here on the mid. They're not going to be spotting anyone. And VP also going for their own smoke as well. Ame or FY with the blink. Pasha will be hit by the stun, and there goes the silence. Unable to throw the primal split, but he was able to throw it out. And the ultimate from the Grimstroke hitting through. And look at that, the ultimate from the Medusa. And committing the epicenter as well. No one is actually running low, and again the vacuum wall combo will also connect, and they're gonna be holding Ame. Ame is gonna be falling down. X-Nova will fall as well. That's 2 dead on the side of LGD. Meanwhile, the Brewmaster is gonna be falling as well, but Chalice continues to chase Ramses, but he's gonna be backing up, and a 2-for-2 trade. And for me, that's going to be in favor of VP because they're able to take down this Sven. So a 2-for-2 trade. First 10 kill was for on the side of VP. So for those who betted VP with the first 10 kill, congratulations to you guys. So Ame is going for the Battle Fury, and look at that. No one with the Kaya, with the Bloodstone, and then opting for a Malevolence for the silence. So he continues to farm as Chalice just here on the north side, just checking solo with the tranquil boots though. And we are now nearing the 24-minute mark of the game. Still leading in the net worth is the Medusa, and Spectre was able to recover. He's already the second leading in the net worth, followed by the Sven, and then the Storm Spirit and the Dark Seer. So Roger, he's going to be sliding here at the top. He already has the Aether Lens for additional range of the shackle. Scan will be committed on the Roche Pit, but LGD, they're not there, although they are near the Roche Pit though. So are we going to be seeing a Roshan or Roche Pit action?
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Let's see.
Invisibility.
So both teams are just farming as of now, but PSG LGD, they're kind of looking for a potential kill. They're going to be spotting Zolo, but VP, they're also there. I mean, 3 members of VP is there though. The stun will connect, and the primal split will be committed. There goes the vacuum wall combo. They're able to take down no one. Epicenter and the ultimate from the Grimstroke blocking Ramses and Solo. Grimstroke's going to be falling down, so that's a 1-for-1 trade. And the stun will connect onto Ramses. Solo's going to be falling down as well. Ramses will be dead as well, as 3-for-1 trade in favor of LGD, and Pasha immediately TP's out. FY a bit late, unable to cancel the TP, as fortification will be committed by BP. LGD, they are now hitting the tier 2 top tower. And yeah, there you go. And they could actually go for the Roshan here. As Chalice, he spots Roger here at the bottom. Chalice already with the Vanguard and the Helm of Dominator though. Going for the Crimson Guard next. I mean, the Guardian Greaves, it helped a lot in the team fight. So the momentum is now on PSG LGD. They have the 6k gold lead, but score is tied, 12 apiece. And Ame, he already has a BKB going for the Assault Caress next. So this is going to be a scary Sven. As Spectre, he has a Diffusal. Abaddon with 3 bracers. So LGD, they're gonna look for the Roche. There you go, just slide inside the Roche pit, trying to take Roshan. Let's see if VP will be able to contest this, but VP, they're near in the vicinity, so I do believe they know, and there goes the Spectral Dagger, providing vision. LGD is gonna withdraw for now, because they don't want to take the risk of a Roche fight though. So both teams, they're just near the Roshan, because both teams are eyeing for the Aegis. Ame, who's just clearing the waves here at the mid. And they're going to be sliding back into the Roche pit. They go for a smoke. And they're going to look for a kill. Solo is on the high ground. There goes the stun hitting onto Solo. His ultimate will be popped. Let's see if they'll be able to take them down though. Solo running low, and look at the right clicks, but the heck onto the Sven. Again, FY with the stun, and Solo's going to be falling down as VP going to be backing off. LGD getting the kill, and I think they're going to go inside the Rogue Street as well, since VP are missing one hero. Although Primal Split is available, but so is the Vacuum Wall combo and the Epicenter. So no one, he's just applying pressure here on the bottom lane. Chalice gonna be rotating to defend it here too. So LGD, they're not gonna go for the Roshan yet, as the Medusa, already level 21. With the Eye of Scotty though, goes for the Butterfly next. And they're going to be spotting Roger. Roger's going to be falling down. As FY already on a killing spree, no one's going to be backing off. So again, LGD with their great rotation. VP, they're actually having troubles in this game. As you can see, LGD, they're now leading 14-12 with an 8k gold lead. And they're going to be applying pressure here at the bottom, but no one is there just to clear out the wave. So Ame is going to be backing off her now. Roger is going to be respawning within 10 seconds. And it seems that LGD, are they going to go for the tier 2 bottom tower? So they're going to be sliding here at the mid. Solo doesn't have
Radiant's top tower's under attack.
some good items yet. And then Ramses. This is the only item of the Spectre, the Manta style. He's going to be spotted though. Stun will connect, and they even committed the God Strength. Tries to TP out. And Solo. So Ramses will be able to escape. Meanwhile, Solo's going to be trapped here. And he's going to be the sacrificial lamb, as Pasha will be TPing back to safety as well. So that's another kill on the side of LGD. So LGD, they actually have like, they actually like control the map. However, VP, they're kind of like restricted. And LGD with a good rotation, getting some individual pickoffs. Meanwhile, they're gonna go for the Roshan. But it seems that, again, they're going to cancel it, since no one is here at the top. So it's a hard fight for VP. And we are now at the 31-minute mark of the game. Still leading in our net worth is the Medusa, followed by Ami's Ven, and then the Spectre and the Storm Spirit, and of course the Darkseer. So VP, two heroes, are going to pressure the bottom lane, but Chalice is there to contest. So they're just applying pressure here at the bottom so that LGD won't be able to go for the Roche hit. Meanwhile, Storm Spirit already has the Orchid, so he can go for an individual pick-off now. Look at that, there's an Invis rune. FY will get it, as the Medusa on the front line will be taking down Roshan. Pasha, he already has the Radiance. And LGD is going to be sliding down here the pit. Let's see if VP knows this. They use the scan. It turns red, and there goes the Spectral Dagger to provide vision. Abaddon's going to dive in, and he's going to be harassed by Ame. Look at the damage. And LGD, they're going to continue hitting the Roshan, and look at that, no one diving in, targeting the back line. However, he won't be able to get a kill onto the Grimstroke, as PSG LGD again goes inside the Roche pit, and they'll be able to take down the Aegis Immortal. Meanwhile, the Vacuum Wall will be committed, and also the stun hitting onto Railjar. Primal Split will be used. Santine's going to be running low. He'll be able to survive with the Sandstorm. Meanwhile, Ramses with the right clicks, just targeting the Grimstroke. Finally, 3 dead on the side of LGD, but FY is going to be buying back, and he throws the epicenter, hitting onto 3. Pasha's Primal Split has expired. Look at that, Ame just right-clicking, including maybe, and Spectre is stuck, and his TP is going to be cancelled though, and he's going to be falling down as well. That's actually a 3-for-3 trade, but that's going to be in favor of LGD, as of course LGD, they're going to be getting the Aegis of the Immortal, getting the Spectre, and of course the 2 supports Although they committed buyback, but that's a good buyback for FY.
Dire's middle tower looks to be disintegrating. Dire's
So
stretching
7 to 5 is the score. And now LGD, they're going to go take the tier 2 mid tower.
Dire's middle tower's taking a dirt nap.
And finally, they'll be able to take it down. Ame, they're going to be backing off her now. As LGD, they're going to defend their high ground. So Sven already has the Assault Cuirass, so that's a very tanky Sven. Medusa with the Aegis. Applying pressure here at the bottom. Ame sliding on the mid. Zoning Pasha. His primal split is going to be available within 10 seconds. So LGD just pressuring the mid and the bottom.
Dire's bottom tower's under attack.
No one will be getting the bounty runes here at the top though. So that's 2 for 2 bounties. However, Ame, or maybe, getting the tier 2 bottom tower. They're gonna go for the tier 3 though. Let's see if VP will be able to defend their high ground. As PSG LGD taking the tier 1, and then they're going to clear the barracks as well. On the front line is the Medusa. Hex will be committed. They committed the primal split vacuum wall though. And look at that Nova. He's going to be running low finally. He's going to be falling down, but the stun onto 2 as Ame pops his BKB, and of course the Medusa will be popping his ultimate as well. FY is going to be backing out. Solo running low. Look at the right clicks from the Medusa though. And stun's going to be connecting onto Pasha, but there goes the Hex. So again, on the front line is going to be Ame and the Medusa clearing the barracks, and there goes the disable, but the stun will connect onto Roger, and again, the right clicks, but the sustainability from Solo. Epicenter will be committed, and there goes the stun. And Solo, is he going to fall down? Pasha, he's still alive though, but no one, again with the sustainability, he's still alive, but he is being targeted. No one's going to fall, and then they're going to go for Ramses as well. Solo, he's going to fall. The Hex onto Chalice, or Ame throws the stun, but the Manta dodged, but still, that's going to be a team wipe. And the GG is going to be called as LGD will be taking the first game. So great play from PSG LGD, able to win game 1. We're going to go for a game 2, guys, so stick around. We're going to be right back. Let's see if VP will be able to force a game 3, or will LGD close the series. So again, thank you so much. You're at the boot camp. Stay tuned. This is Kevin or Lois. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Radiant's turn to ban.
Normally.
It's Dire's ban now. It's Radiant's ban now.
Coming.
Dire pick. Radiant pick.
Drow Ranger.
Ten seconds. 5 seconds left. Radiant pick. Ten seconds. 5 seconds left. Dire's turn to pick.
Brewmaster.
10 seconds. 5 seconds left. Dire's turn to ban.
Storm Spirit.
And we are back here at the boot camp with me, Lois, and of course, this is game 2 of our best of 3 series, Virtus Pro, going up against PSG LGD here at the
10
MDL
seconds.
Disneyland Paris Major. So PSG LGD with
5
their
seconds
Medusa and Sven carry strat able to win game 1. Let's see if VP will be able to bounce back and force game 3, or will PSG LGD and Virtus Pro's Disneyland dream? As you can see, the 3 first bans on the side of VP is the Doom, Nature's Prophet, and the Dark
10
Seer.
seconds.
And their first 2 picks are the Enigma and the Brewmaster, which is a good heroes for team fights and also good crowd controllers. Meanwhile, here at the bottom, PSG LGD banning the Sand King, Bat Rider, Oracle, Naga Siren, and the Spectre. And then the first 2 heroes are the Drow Ranger and the Storm Spirit. So PSG LGD immediately opting for 2
10 seconds.
carries. While VP, of course, their 3rd and 4th ban is the Pangolier and the Earthshaker. So we'll just have to wait for VP's 3rd hero. So Enigma, good crowd control. He can turn the team fight around with his black hole. if it's initiated perfectly, and of course Brewmaster again with the primal split can win the team fight. However, Enigma for him to be very effective, he needs to farm and also he needs to reach level 6 for him to join the team fight. And of course, he needs the dagger so that he can initiate his black hole. Meanwhile, the third pick from Virtus Pro is the Lion, which is strong in the lane, has a disable, he has the stun and the hex, and of course the bursting capability with the finger. So this is good against the Drow Ranger and the Storm Spirit, because we all know that Storm Spirit is a mobile hero, so at least with the Lion they can disable him and then they can immediately burst him out, and the Drow Ranger as well. So let's see what will be the third pick of PSG LGD, as we are now waiting for the third hero here. So PSG LGD, well, game 1, Storm Spirit VP took the Storm Spirit, but now PSG LGD took it, so I think they have like plans for the Storm Spirit with the Drow Ranger, but we'll see. So PSG LGD, they can actually go for a Centaur here, and then like a support silencer maybe, because we all know that these first 3 heroes of VP are skill dependent, especially the ultimate, which is very important in terms of team fight. So I think silencer is good. And then PSG LGD, they can opt for the Centaur so that he can be their frontliner. Or they can go for a Bat Rider as well for individual pickoff, but we'll see. So they opted for the Bane, so that's their support hero. So Bane, yeah, he has also a bursting capability, has a disable with the sleep, with the Fiend's Grip. So good pick. At least he can prevent or stop the black hole of the Enigma or the primal split of the Brewmaster with the split or with the Fiend's Grip. Then VP with their 4th pick. Let's see. So I think they need a hero or a carry hero that could catch the Storm Spirit or the Drow Ranger. So it should be a very mobile hero though. So I'm kind of thinking maybe an Ember Spirit, because it's good with the Enigma and the Lion. But we'll see.
Dyer's turn to pick.
So yeah, VP, I'm correct. They picked the Ember Spirit, so good mobility. And also he can punish the backline of PSG LGD. He'll be able to catch the Storm Spirit and the Drow Ranger. And of course, Ember Spirit is very effective with the Brewmaster and the Enigma. So good pick for him. So the problem for the Ember Spirit is going to be Bane, because
5 seconds left.
Bane, he can disable Ember Spirit if he catch him with the Fiend's Grip or the Sleep. And of course the Drow Rangers Gust as well. So PSG LGD's 4th pick, let's see. So yeah, they need
Radiant's turn
a
to
hero
pick.
that could go on the front line, but it seems that they picked the Nyx Assassin. So global presence with the disable. He has the stun, the spike carapace. So this is also good against the Enigma and the Ember Spirit as well. And he can punish the back line Plus, he can provide vision with his Vendetta
5
though.
seconds left.
So PSG LGD, they actually have
Turn to ban.
the big early potential kill or early first blood in the game. Because they have the Bane and then the next Assassin and then the Drow Ranger, so that's good. So VP with their last ban is going to be the Lush Rock. And then
5
PSG
seconds
LGD, they're just going to pick their last ban as well. And then we're going to proceed with the last heroes of both teams. And again, thank you so much for our 12 viewers who are watching right now. Thank you.
Dire pick.
So PSG LGD with their last ban is the Templar Assassin. And then let's see what PSG LGD is going to pick for their last hero. So it should be an offlaner
10 seconds.
that could stand in the front line
5 seconds left.
or could catch the Ember Spirit or the Enigma.
Radiant pick.
So it could be a Bat Rider. Oh, a Necrophos. Okay. It's actually a good pick because the Scythe can also cancel the Black Hole. At least they will have a bursting capability and of course a magic damage. Necrophos, he's kind of tanky as well, so he can go in the front line. He can go against the Ember Spirit. He can, of course, punish
10
the Ember
seconds.
Spirit and the Brewmaster. So
5
VP,
seconds left.
let's wait for their last pick. So they need another carry. And it's going to be the Ursa.
It's a time.
So good bursting capability on the side of VP. You've got the Lion, the Ursa, Ember Spirit, and the Enigma. So that's it. On the side of VP, it's going to be Ramses with the Ursa, no one with the Ember Spirit, Solo with the Lion, Pasha with the Brewmaster, and Roger with the Enigma. Meanwhile, on the side of PSG LGD, Ame on the Drow Ranger, and maybe on the Storm Spirit, X Nova for the Bane, FY with the Nyx Assassin, and Chalice for the Necrophos. So it's an off-lane Necrophos and a mid-Storm Spirit as usual. We all know that Storm Spirit, this is also a signature hero for maybe. He used it on Game 1 on the TI-8 finals against OG. If you watch the true site, he tried to steal the Aegis, but he was bursted by Jerax and Seb. So let's just wait for the game to start. Let's see if VP will be able to bounce back or will PSG LGD close the series. Stay tuned. And there you go. Another great animation from Gaben. Brewmaster is going to be on the front line of VP, while on LGD it's going to be the Nyx Assassin. And look at those sets. Beautiful. So VP, they're going to be on the Radiant side. LGD, they're going to be on the Dire. So Solo and Ramses going to be here at the bottom. So it's a 2-1-2, unlike the first game where we go for a 3-1-1 strat. So this is going to be a bounty play. Let's see if both teams will be able to secure a good amount of bounty. So Solo, he's going to be babysitting the Ursa. And they're going to be going up against FY and X Novas.
No. No. No.
I estimate the probability.
Oh, look at that.
of winning
You
to be about
blew it!
They also have the balloon back. A balloon frog. So here at the bottom, there's going to be 3 heroes of LGD securing the bounty.
All the marbles.
But I think it's going to be 2 bounties apiece for both teams. So yeah, PSG LGD getting the bounties, all bounties here at the bottom, as Pasha will be securing the 2 bounties here at the top. So it's a 3-1-1 strat for PSG LGD as Nova and FY gonna be babysitting the Drow Ranger here at the bottom. And look at what they're doing at the bottom. They're blocking the creeps, although the creeps are just ignoring them. Meanwhile, here in the mid is going to be no one's Ember Spirit going up against maybe's Storm Spirit. So a good matchup here at the mid, as no one just dealing some damage onto maybe, but of course maybe with the right clicks as well. So casual harassment on the mid. And here at the top, Ramses gonna be up against Chalice. So Solo, he's gonna be rotating here at the mid. He's looking onto the Storm Spirit. There goes the stun. It will connect. And there goes the Hex as well. No one gonna move forward. And look at that. No one will be bursting maybe. First blood will be committed by Virtus Pro. Great rotation from Solo, securing the kill for the mid. As Nova harassing the farm of the Enigma here at the top, but here at the bottom, Ame and FY will only be facing Pasha. So Solo again with the rotation going here at the top. He's going to be spotting Chalice, throws the stun, and with the right click, Ramses is going to be moving forward, but X-Nova is also there as well. So leading the last hits and denies is the Drow Ranger, followed by the Ember Spirit. Again, the stun will be connecting onto Chalice, but Solo, he's just casually harassing Chalice here, as Chalice already on a level 3. Nova still on level 1. Look at that. Solo tries to pull out the creeps, and he will be zoned out by the Necropulse. Ramses is running low, but he will be able to back out, as Solo will also be sliding here at the mid. Roger, he just continues to farm on the forest here on the north side. Nova's gonna be spotting him, and look at that, they're just greeting one another. Meanwhile, FY with the rotation. Roger doesn't have a mana though, and there goes the right click. Stun will connect. Roger tries to back out. FY is gonna be blocking him, but he will be able to go back, as again Solo with the rotation finding Ame. And let's see if this is going to be enough to burst down the Drow Ranger. Drow Ranger is going to be okay though. FY, he's going to be back here at the bottom. Meanwhile, here in the mid, no one and the Storm Spirit are just securing their last hits. So still leading in the last hits and denies is the Storm Spirit, followed by the Drow Ranger. And then it's going to be the Necrophos and the Ember Spirit, and of course the Ursa.
Normally.
So Nova again with the rotation, looking for Ramses. Ramses gonna be right clicking Nova though, but Ramses will be zoned as he is alone here on the top. So maybe he has an illusion room. And FY is going to be sliding down here at the bottom. Pasha is going to be backing off. So both teams, although making some rotation, but not really that aggressive. So meanwhile, here at the mid, Solo and no one gonna go for a two-man smoke, but Solo is gonna be sliding here at the top. He's gonna be spotting Nova though. Roger's gonna be there as well, but Nova's gonna be backing off. So, but Chalice getting the bounty here on the top, as Pasha will be getting the bounty here at the bottom. FY is going to be right-clicking him.
Radiant's bottom tower's still
So that's actually 3 bounties secured by VP. And Pasha wisely TP's back. Rotates here at the top. Necrophos already has an arcane rune, and look at the right clicks, the hex and the stun will connect. Chalice is going to be falling down as Ramses will take the second kill. So great play from the Lion. Solo just waiting for an opportunity. And they're going to be diving in here at the tier 1 tower. The defensive sleep onto Chalice as Ramses continues to move forward. He's going to be spotting Chalice though. Chalice tries to juke it out. And Ramses is going to be running low and he's going to be bursted out. And Nova, I think he's going to fall here as well. As Roger getting the kill. Although Ramses is running low, he was able to survive. Able to get a kill. And the score is now 4-0 in favor of VP with a 1k gold lead. But still leading in the net worth is the Drow Ranger, followed by the Storm Spirit, and then the Amber Spirit, and then the Ursa, and the Enigma. So Pasha, he's just farming all alone here, just taking the experience all by himself here at the bottom. Meanwhile, Ramses already has a face boots. And VP doing some good rotations. However, it's giving space for maybe to farm here at the mid. So Roger already has the Helm of the Dominator. He's going to be spotting Chalice. And Chalice is going to be dealing some decent amount of damage, but able to pop the heal. As Pasha gets the double damage rune. Let's see if he will be able to take advantage of it. So Ramses is already on level 6. As Chalice still on level 5. The stun onto the Storm Spirit. Able to zip onto the high ground. So again, Solo with the rotation. However, the damage is not enough. Meanwhile, here at the bottom, there goes the dust onto Pasha. But Pasha will be able to escape. So the damage is not enough to take down the Brewmaster as LGD rotating 3 heroes here at the bottom. Meanwhile, again, VP with a 2-man smoke. They're going to be sliding here at the mid as Pasha pops the shrine. And I'm pretty sure he's going to be joining Solo and no one here at the bottom. So it's actually 4 VP heroes rotating here at the mid. They're going to eye for Chalice, but the stun will connect onto the Lion. Meanwhile, Chalice is going to be running low. He's going to be surrounded by 3 heroes. Meanwhile, Solo, he is running low as well, but Chalice is going to be the first one to fall. And then Ember Spirit continue to chase FY, pops the stun, hits onto Roger. But I think FY is going to be surviving here, and look at that, maybe with the rotation, spots no one able to remnant onto the low ground. And again, 5-0 is the score as VP with the good rotation getting the kill onto the Necrophos here at the bottom. So VP is leading in terms of score. And look at that, Pasha diving in. Look at the right clicks onto FY, throws the stun, unable to hit. So Pasha, he is already level 5 or level 6. But even if VP is leading in terms of kills. LGD score, the Storm Spirit and the Drow Ranger is actually getting some decent farm. So Pasha, he will be spotted here, tries to secure the bounty here at the bottom. As you can see, on the front line is going to be the Centaur. FY throws the stun, does not connect, but the stun from the Lion will be connecting though, and there goes the body blocks. FY is going to be falling down as Roger secures the kill, and Primal Split will be committed. They're going to go on to Chalice next, and the stun again from the Lion as no one getting the kill already on a killing spree streak. They're going to go for the tier 1 bottom tower. Fortification will be committed. Ramses is going to be sliding here on the mid since they were able to take down the tier 1 tower on the top. So 7-0 is the score. LGD unable to get their first kill yet. Again, VP relentless with their rotation. But even so, as I said earlier, LGD scores were able to farm efficiently. As you can see, Drow Ranger, he is still leading in terms of net worth, and followed by the Storm Spirit as well. So all 7 kills that VP got, they got it from the supports of LGD. So FY with the level 6, he's going to use the Vendetta. He's going to scout here on the bottom shrine of VP. Spots Roger though. He's going to trail onto him. And LGD is going to be backing down as Roger will be able to deny the tier 1 bottom tower. So that's the first tier 1 tower taken down by LGD, although it was denied by Roger though, but still it's an objective on the side of LGD. So Ember Spirit already has the drums. Chalice is going to be hiding on his tier 1 bottom tower, and again the rotation from Solo and no one with the smoke sliding on the mid. Are they going to go onto the top, look for a potential kill? Yes, they're going to do. And Urza, he already has the Hands of Midas, so it's going to boost his farming capability as he continues to farm here on the mid. And it's only X-Nova who's going to be contesting him. Meanwhile, the finger will connect onto the Storm Spirit as no one and Solo will be able to burst the Storm Spirit here on the top. Pasha is going to be TPing back on the mid as VP. They're going to push forward, trying to get the tier 1. And they're going to be spotting FY with the Vendetta since they have vision there. And the stun from the Centaur. Ramses on the front line. And Primal Split will be committed, securing the kill onto Chalice. So Ramses already on a killing spree streak. The Black Hole will be committed, getting a kill onto Nova and locking the Storm Spirit as 3 dead on the side of LGD. First 10 kills on the side of VP. 11-0 is the score with a 4K gold lead. So great play from VP again with their aggression, getting 3 kills on the mid, and of course a tier 1 mid tower. And now they're going to be sliding inside the Roche pit. And look at the damage. Roshan running low as Ramses is going to be the front line, and LGD, they won't be able to contest this. So an easy Roshan from VP as Ramses is going to be carrying the Aegis of the Immortal. So VP, although they kind of stumbled on game 1, they are now flexing their muscle here on game 2, and it seems like LGD, they're unable to come up with a solution with VP's aggression though. Although the Drow was able to farm efficiently, still VP getting the upper hand with a 4K gold lead. And we are now nearing the 15-minute mark of the game. Leading in the net worth is the Drow Ranger, followed by the Ursa, and then the Ember Spirit, Storm Spirit, and then the Enigma. So again, VP with their rotation, they're going to be sliding here at the bottom. They're going to be looking for the tier 1 bottom tower. Nova is actually there. He's just hiding on the sideline. He's hiding near the secret shop. Ramses is actually there though, but he won't be spotting Nova since he was well hidden behind the tree line. Meanwhile, VP now taking the tier 1 bottom tower in LGD. I guess that they won't be defending this, so an easy tier 1 bottom tower by VP as they continue to push, and now going for the tier 2, and still PSG LGD, no response from them, so they're just giving another tower onto VP, so they're kind of afraid of engaging VP though. Look at that, VP now goes for the high ground, but of course LGD is now there to defend them. VP will be backing out for the meantime. Stun will not connect. Fortification will be committed by VP, but they wisely back out for now as they already got some objectives. Nova sleep onto the Brewmaster, and there goes the grip and the zip. They'll be able to take down Pasha, but Nova's going to be falling down as well as the finger will connect. Meanwhile, Solo will be taken down by Maybe, as Maybe getting the double kill, a 2-for-1 trade. Finally, PSG LGD getting their first 2 kills. But that's okay because VP, they are still leading in terms of kills and in terms of gold lead, a 3K gold lead. And now they're going to pressure here in the mid as Ramses just showing his presence here. Chalice on the front line, clearing the waves. Meanwhile, Pasha, Ramses, he already has the basher though. But Chalice, he has the mechanism. FY actually put some wards here on the bottom side, but it will be immediately countered. MVP goes for a smoke, and they're going to be spotting Chalice here. The defensive sleep. Chalice. And Primal Split will be committed. Chalice will be surrounded. And again, Chalice will be falling down, and they're going to be chasing FY. FY pops the Spike Carapace. Not enough to save him, though, as Pasha getting the second kill. And now VP going to be claiming that tier 2 mid tower. Ame on the front line, right-clicking Ramses, but he still has the Aegis. There goes the zip. They're able to take down the Aegis of the Immortal, though. But LGD, they are forced to go on the high ground, and again, maybe able to zip, take down Roger, though. Roger, his killing spree streak has been ended. And here comes the rest of LGD, the Scythe. Not enough to kill Pasha, but the stun will do. And Ramses will be taken down as well. So that's actually 3 dead on the side of VP as LGD able to defend their tier 2 mid tower, repelled VP's aggression, taking down 3 heroes. And now they're going to be pushing onto the mid. Let's see if they will be able to take down the tier 1 mid tower here. And that's actually a successful push for PSG LGD, taking down the tier 1 mid tower. No one here at the top. Nova's gonna be spotting him, and there goes the grip, and maybe will be zipping in. And again, no one will fall as maybe already on a dominating streak. And look at that, 797 gold for Maybe. As PSG LGD, they are now leading in terms of gold lead. Only a 1k gold lead on their favor. Still leading in the net worth is the Drow Ranger, followed by the Storm Spirit and the Ursa, and then Ember Spirit and the Necro Foss. So we are now on the 20-minute mark of the game. So at least LGD, the stun will not hit onto Xdova, and then they're going to be backing off. Meanwhile, FY with the Vendetta providing vision for his teammates as he creeps here on the backside of VP. So VP, they're going to be backing off for now, with FY in the vicinity just providing vision. So he's just trailing solo, and Ramses here in the mid. But it seems that LGD, they're not going to go for this. As you can see, LGD, they're kind of scattered all around the map. And then VP with their 3 heroes sticking together. The Ursa, the Lion, and the Brewmaster. And then no one, he continues to farm here at the top, already has the Maelstrom going for the dagger next. Is the Lion. Meanwhile, Necrophos, he's going to have his Guardian Greaves available in a short while. He just needs 40 gold. So at least LGD, they were able to stop the momentum of VP. As you can see, VP, they're now really that aggressive, like the early game or like in the early stage. So they're kind of careful now. They're now respecting LGD. So the bottom's going to be pressured by LGD, but Roger is there to defend. So it's going to be cleared by Maybe as he jumps in, tries to go for the neutral creep or the center creep from Roger though. And VP, they are now forced to rotate here on the bottom. So there's actually 4 heroes rotating on the bottom lane. As Solo on the front line tries to look for a kill. Nova and Maybe will be able to back out. Nova, he's still staying there, but he is hiding onto the tree line. Meanwhile, again, FY just providing vision with his Vendetta. And because of that, they were able to provide space for the Drow Ranger, who is just... And the stun will connect onto the Brewmaster, but FY, he will immediately TP's back. I mean, his Vendetta was expiring though, so... He's just saying hi to Pasha. So again, LGD, they're just pressuring the bottom lane so that they can be, or they can provide space for the Drow Ranger. As their Drow Ranger continues to farm though. Lion doesn't have a Blink Dagger yet. Meanwhile, Drow Ranger already has the Butterfly and the Hurricane Pike. So that's an additional movement speed and attack speed and of course dodging capability. So Ame, he is kind of scary right now with his build. But the Ursa, he now has a BKB available though. And I think they're going to look for a potential tier at the top. But FY is there though, so LGD knew that there are 4 heroes available here on the top for VP. But the Hex is going to be committed. And there goes the finger on the Chalice. The Chalice will be able to pop this round, but the right click from Ramses popping the BKB and final split will be committed. FY tries to run, they continue to chase onto him. Chalice and FY is going to be falling down. Rest of LGD will be backing off, and the grip onto the Ember Spirit as Ame bursting no one though. And then LGD is going to be committing some multiple buybacks. They will be able to force VP back though they were able to defend their tier 2. Other members of VP will be able to TP though, so it's only the Ember Spirit who lost or who died on the side of VP. LGD losing 2 though. And look at that, FY will be spotting the Lion. Lion doesn't have a mana, and of course maybe zipping in like an eagle, securing the kill already on a mega kill streak. So a 2-for-2 trade though, as LGD they're now sliding onto the Rose pit, taking down Roshan. Ame gets the second Aegis of the Immortal. Cheese is available, but Roger, he will be securing the bounty room here at the bottom.
Normally.
So although VP they are still leading in terms of kills, the momentum is actually in favor of LGD, and they now have a 2k gold lead, and we're now on the 25-minute mark of the game. So still leading in the net worth is the Drow Ranger though, with the Aegis of the Immortal. And look at that, they're going to be spotting FY, but FY immediately pops the Vendetta, and here comes Ame, the right click or the stun hitting onto 2. Meanwhile, Ramses tries to punish the backline. They're able to take down the Enigma, immediately buys back, and Pasha will be falling down as well. They were able to burst down the Aegis of the Immortal, but meanwhile, that's actually 3 dead on the side of VP. As LGD, they're going to be backing off. FY almost died there, but that's actually a good team fight on the side of LGD, getting to support the Enigma and the Brewmaster, which is a very important heroes in terms of team fight though, because they were able to take them down. They were unable to use their ultimate, so the team fight was of course in favor of LGD, although they were able to burst the Aegis of the Immortal. Still, it was a good fight from the Chinese team. As you can see, 5k gold advantage on their favor though. VP, they're kind of having trouble winning team fights now, because the draw is kind of scary. So what they need to do is, of course, Enigma and Lion needs to have their dagger ready so that they'll be able to initiate to win the team fight. VP, of course, they're gonna need the black hole though. And meanwhile, look at that, LG there, they're actually looking for Ramses, but VP with the rotation, Nova putting a sleep onto Zolo, and there goes maybe zipping in, hits onto 2, promo split will be committed though, but the Enigma, again, that's a dieback for him. Ramses almost falling down, but FY is going to be falling, and Solo again will be taken out. Chalice with the double kill, 3 dead on the side of VP, and Ember Spirit continues to chase. I mean, Storm Spirit chasing Ember. Pasha will be able to escape though. So 3 dead on the side of VP. A 3-for-1 trade again in favor of LGD. Taking down Ramses. I mean, Ramses, even though he pops his BKB, the right click damage from the Drow Ranger is enough to take him down. And look at that, LGD will be taking the tier 2 tower. So 3 kills plus an objective. So LGD, they're slowly creeping up to the top in terms of kills, as we are now on the 28-minute mark of the game. 7-13 is the score. Ame, so far so good for him. As you can see, the Drow doesn't,
Normally.
no deaths for him yet. See 0 and 9. So LGD, they're going to be popping the bottom shrine, and I think they're going to go for an aggression after that. As Nyx Assassin has the smoke. But let's see if they're going to go for a smoke here. I think they're just waiting for Chalice though.
Radiant are scanning for enemies.
So Radiant, they pop the scan, hoping to see if FY is there. Unfortunately, he's not there though. And then there goes the smoke from LGD. And again, FY with the vendetta,
Scanning for enemies.
just trying to provide vision for his teammates. VP on the high ground though. So they know that LGD is on the low ground. So VP, they're just waiting. Pasha goes down, tries to bait himself. And Chalice on the front line. Ramses is going to be jumping in. Promo split will be committed. Finger will connect onto Chalice. And the grip onto Ramses though. But Chalice is going to be backing off as Nova. He's going to be taken down. And Chalice will fall. Nova immediately buys back. And there goes the right clicks. But Ame is going to be surrounded by 3 heroes. Finally, the Drow will be falling down. Meanwhile, here on the back line, maybe will take down the Enigma. But that's a 3-for-1 trade in favor of VP. As Nova with the buybacks, putting Ramses onto sleep, but the Ember Spirit stopping X-Nova, and finally Ramses getting the kill, so that's a dieback for the Bane. So finally VP was able to win a team fight, although they were unable to use the black hole though. But great play from them, great usage of the primal split. Although black hole, it was used because it wasn't cooldown though. Maybe he used it against maybe. So 31 minutes into the game, LGD with a 5k gold lead. So it's like a back and forth action as both teams trading punches. VP refused to bow down. LGD trying to close the series. So Ember Spirit, he already has a BKB. Gonna go for the Lincolns next. But the Storm Spirit,
I'm over here.
he now has the Shivas Guard available, so additional magic damage. So both teams, I guess they are just preparing for the third Roshan. It's very important because the Refresher Shard is already available. So it's an intense game. LGD going for the offensive. Tries to extend here at the mid. And they're going to go for a 5-man smoke. Let's see if they'll be able to capitalize this. Roshan is going to be available within 3 seconds. Maybe going to be zipping in on the high ground. Tries to check if someone's there. So they're going to be putting ward there just to provide vision, and of course so that they'll be able to secure the Roshan. So Roshan is almost up. 30 seconds more. So LGD, they're just trying to secure the surrounding of the Roche pit. But I'm pretty sure VP knows this. Roger already has a Blink Dagger though. And maybe with the zip captures Roger, but there goes the Hex, the stun and the Fissure onto the Storm Spirit. The Storm immediately pops his BKB, tries to go for solo. But they're going to be backing off as no one getting Chalice pops the Ghost Brow. There goes the stun from FY though. And Ramses jumping on the bottom ground. The black hole was committed, but it was cancelled. The scythe is not enough to burst Roger though, as FY is going to be falling down. Meanwhile, maybe popping Roger, but Ami is going to be falling on the hands of Ramses. Gets a triple kill already. And then we're going to focus onto the Storm. A Storm is going to be bursted by Solo, and then Chalice, the only survivor of PSG LGD, tries to juke it out. Goes for a TP, and he's gonna be spotted the stun. No. Ramses almost killing Chalice though, so that's almost a team wipe for PSG LGD, and look at that, they're able to take down the tier 2 tower. Goes for the high ground. So they can take the tier 3 mid tower and then goes for the barracks next, or after they take down the tier 3 mid tower, they can go slide onto the Roche pit, but it seems that BP, they're going to go ahead and clear out the waves. Chalice is the only one on the front line though, but Nova and FY is already there, so VP, after taking one Rex, they're going to be backing off, and I think they're going to be sliding into the Roche pit. So there you go, they're going to be sliding onto the Roche pit. But FY with the Vendetta providing vision, so LGD, they know that VP is now claiming Roshan, but seems that they won't be able to make it on time, as VP taking the third Aegis off the Immortal. Ramses carries the Aegis, and of course Roger with the Refresher Shard, so it's going to be a double black hole for the Enigma. Next item on queue for the Enigma is the BKB. So 36 minutes into the game, VP, they were able to bounce back, and now they have a 2k gold advantage, but still leading in the net worth is the Drow Ranger, followed by the Amber Spirit, and then the Ursa, Amber Spirit, and the Necrophos. So second is the Storm Spirit, I'm sorry. I was kind of confused though. But look at that, Ramses already has the Abyssal Blade, so additional lockdown, and of course with the Monkey King, so his right click damage is now kinda ridiculous. But Chalice opting for an Aeon Disc. So now they're gonna be sliding here at the bottom, VP. They're gonna go for the bottom tier 3 next. Pasha. Primal Split is available. And he also has the Lotus Orb. So they're gonna be taking down the Shrine first, so that LGD doesn't have an access here on the bottom side. They won't be able to do like a pincer attack or a behind the back attack. So VP, they're just pressuring the bottom and the mid lane. And LGD, they're kind of scared to go out in their base. As you can see, they're just all together inside the base. VP with the full map control. Ame with the Satanic already, and of course the Shadow Blade. So Drow Ranger, you do not sleep with him, because he can easily burst anyone on the side of VP though. So both the Urza and the Drow Ranger has a ridiculous right click damage. So again, FY just providing vision. Spots Roger just farming here on the side lane on the mid. But VP, they're now on the top lane. Are they gonna go for the high ground? But LGD, of course, with the Drow and the Necrophos on the front line, they quickly clear the pushing creeps. So LGD, what they're trying to do here is they just want the Aegis to expire. And once it expires, I guess they're gonna go for like a potential pickoff. are gonna look for a team fight. So Ame is just providing some information. Meanwhile, no one pops his BKB. Tries to go for Nova, but Nova will be able to escape since the Drow Ranger is there. So both teams are gonna be backing off. So Enigma, he now has a BKB, so that's gonna be good since he can use it to pop the black hole. No one's gonna be canceling it because he has the BKB, plus with the refresher shard he can throw a double black hole, which could potentially end the game though. So 40-minute mark of the game, so we are now on the late game phase. VP with a 9k gold lead. There you go, they're gonna go for a smoke since Aegis is gonna be expiring. They're gonna go for an offensive. And the Aegis has expired, and look at that, the refresher shard will be given to, oh look at that, they managed to capture Maybe. Maybe's going to be falling down, and they're going to chase onto Nova, so that's going to be 2 dead on the side of LGD as no one with the double kill.
Rune of double damage.
However, Nova doesn't have a buyback, but maybe has a buyback though. So VP, they're going to be pressuring the bottom, gonna go for the high ground, try to take the tier 3 bottom tower. Pasha on the front line, and there you go, maybe was forced to buy back. Zips in, zips out, just clearing the waves, forcing VP to back out for now. FY again with the Vendetta, going on the low ground. Solo, he is trapped here on the cliff as LGD. They are forced to hide behind their base.
Deceptive rune of invisibility.
So VP, they continue to blow their lead here. They already have a 12k gold lead. LGD, they don't want to go for a team fight. They just want to defend. Because they know that it's very hard for them to go for a team fight, because like all 3 cores of Virtus Pro already has BKB. The Ursa has BKB. Ember Spirit has BKB. Enigma has BKB. Black Hole is available. Primal Spirit is available. The bursting capability of VP is also there. So LGD doesn't want to risk it. We'll be playing it safe. So this is going to be a long game, guys. Again, VP, oh look at that, LGD, they're going out on their base, goes for a smoke play, looks for a potential kill. So on the mid, they're going to be spotting Pasha there, but I don't think that's the right target though. So they're going to go for Pasha. Will they be able to burst him down? Solo jumping in, and there goes the sight, finally popping Pasha. Pasha immediately buys back. Meanwhile, Ramses tries to take down maybe on the back line. The black hole will be committed, only hitting onto 2 though, but the grip will cancel the black hole. Nova's going to be falling down. Roger with the second black hole, hitting the Necrophos and the Drow Ranger. 3 dead on the side of LGD. Immediately, Ame buys back. FY is going to be spotted by Zolo, and Ember Spirit's going to be jumping in. And I thought it's gonna throw the finger there, but Pasha's gonna be killing FY. So that's actually 3 dead or 4 dead on the side of LGD, as Roger with a great black hole
Radiant structures are fortified.
locking the 2 supports with the first black hole, and then locking 2 carries on the second black hole. And now VP with the high ground assault goes for the tier 3 bottom tower, and look at that, they'll be able to pop no one. Great gust, and then maybe locking onto Ramses. Ramses turns, able to take down FY. That's a dieback for him, but still Ramses gonna be falling down. LGD managed to defend their high ground, killing 4 heroes though. So great multiple buyback on the side of LGD. Only the Enigma, the lone survivor. And VP is going to be forcing some multiple buybacks as well. As Roshan is available, they know that LGD is planning to take down Roche. So they're going for a smoke play. Ame on the front line checks the Roshan. So both teams on their respective high ground. Meanwhile, the creeps of LGD are now pushing here on the mid. Tier 2 tower taking some serious damage. Ame on the front line goes with the right clicks, manages to take down the tier 2 mid tower here. So it's only the Brewmaster who is unavailable on the side of VP. He is out for 40 seconds. So VP, they're going to be backing out, and it looks like LGD is going to be sliding into the Roche pit. Ame already pounding the Roshan together with Chalice, but VP, they're now here. No one going to be sliding in with the Remnant. Pops his BKB, and the Aegis is actually running low. LGD is going to be backing off. They're going to be coming back, but Ramses with the initiation pops the BKB, able to take down the Aegis. Is maybe, but who gets the Aegis of the Immortal? Black hole onto 2, but again the right click from the Drow securing the kill onto Roger and Solo. Although Ramses with the initiation unable to get the Aegis, he got the cheese, but not the Aegis of the Immortal. Although they popped the Aegis, but still LGD manages to win the team fight. And Roger immediately buys back, goes for the high ground defense, but look at that, LGD with their right clicks founding the tier 3 mid tower. Mid tower will be taken down, and then Ame goes on the front line targeting the racks now. No one with the sleight of fist tries to clear the creep wave, but LGD continues their assault. Ramses with the blink, but he's gonna be used up, and there goes the scythe. Almost pop Ramses. Good thing he pops the cheese. Primal split will be committed, but no one's gonna be taken down. Ramses gonna be backing off, and LGD is gonna be targeting the tier 4. Oh no, my goodness. No one doesn't have a buyback. Ramses, I don't think he will be able to defend their base as LGD taking the tier 4. The Ancient is now exposed. Ame is now right clicking, and now they focus onto Ramses. Pops the BKB, and then great black hole from Roger though. But look at Ame with the right clicks, taking down Ramses, taking down Roger, and VP is gonna be GGing as LGD eliminating VP 2-0 will be advancing onto the next round. So congratulations from the Chinese team. VP, they got the upper hand though, but still LGD manages to come back manages to win with the Drow strat. So, yeah, that's it for this series. We still have 3 series left. So, guys, please stay tuned. We're going to be right back. Again, this is Lois. Thank you so much for watching at the boot camp. Stay tuned. And I'm going to be out. Bye.